Hello, I'm Alex Hare, and I welcome you to Australian Archives, a program of musical items featuring Australian artists of note and taken from the archives. And we begin this edition of Australian Archives with a very early recording made in Sydney, 8th of December 1926, Jimmy Elkins Orchestra, the vocalist unknown. The tune, My Cutie's Due at 2 to 2. And that was William Flynn's Radio 3DB Orchestra and the Elton Britt composition Quick Silver, and a nice arrangement of same. We opened the program with Jimmy Elkins Orchestra, a known vocal from a Sydney session, 8th of December 1926. My cuties duet 2-2 today. Now, let's have another Sydney one from the 15th of December 1926, Al Hammett's Ambassadors Orchestra, and the vocal on this one, Frank Wignall. How could Little Red Riding Hood...
Have been so very good and still keep the wolf from the door. Father and mother, she had none, so where in the world did the money come from? Please let me ask it, who filled her basket? The storybooks never could tell. They say that she found a wolf in Granny's bed with a great big sunbonnet pulled right over her head. But you know, and I know, what she found instead. Oh, how could Little Red Riding Hood have been so very good and still keep the wolf from the door?
All day, all night, Mary Ann, down by the seaside sifting sand. Even little children love Mary Ann, down by the seaside sifting sand. Mary Ann, oh, won't you marry me? We can have a bamboo hut and brandy in the tea. Leave your fat old mama home, she never will say yes. If mama don't know now, she can guess. All day, all night, Mary Ann, down by the seaside sifting sand. Even little children love Mary Ann, down by the seaside sifting sand. When she walks along the shore, people pause to greet. White birds fly around her, little fish come to her feet. In her heart is love, but I'm the only mortal man who's allowed just to smile, Mary Ann. All day, all night, Mary Ann, down by the seaside sifting sand. Even little children love Mary Ann, down by the seaside sifting sand. When we marry, we will have a time you never saw. I will be so happy, I will kiss me mother-in-law. Children by the dozen in and out the bamboo hut, one for every palm tree and coconut. All day, all night, Mary Ann, down by the seaside sifted sand. Even little children love Mary Ann, down by the seaside sifted sand.
And that was the late Dennis Gibbons with Tom Davidson's music and the tune written by Terry Gilkinson, Mary Ann. And we began that little bracket there with Al Hammett's Ambassadors Orchestra, Frank Wignall the vocalist, How Could Little Red Riding Hood. Now let's turn to Florrie Ford, and I'd always thought she was born in Fitzroy. But looking at notes I have in front of me, it says that Florrie Ford was born Florence Mary Flanagan, 27th of August 1876. She was one of 11 children in a conventional Irish-Australian household, or rather an Irish-Australian pub in Richmond, a Melbourne suburb, and most likely educated at Mercy Convent in East Melbourne. So that's interesting. I always thought it was listed as Fitzroy. However, this particular document I'm reading comes from the National Archive in Canberra. So who do we believe? Never mind. Let's listen to the music of Florrie Ford. And she sings from a 1936 recording, Fair Fat and 40.
Ladies will give anything to keep themselves in fashion. The latest craze for slimming now, they think it's smart and dashing. That sort of thing don't worry me. I can do without it. I can run and jump, but not too much. There's not a doubt about it that I'm fair, fat and 40. I'm sound in wind and limb. Folks may smile, but I don't heed. I'm built for comfort, not for speed. The men just think I'm wonderful. At least that's what they say. Oh, I'm fair, fat and 40, getting younger every day. I'm fair, fat and 40. I'm sound in wind and limb. Folks may smile, but I don't heed. I'm built for comfort, not for speed. The men just think I'm wonderful. At least that's what they say. Oh, I'm fair, fat and 40, getting younger every day. Some people say that I was drawn up by a ship's designer. My mainstay may be big, but still my jib could not be finer. Whilst bathing in the sea one day and floating round Sereno, a boatman shouted, "Blimey, Bill, here comes a submarino." Oh, I'm fair, fat and 40, I'm sound in wind and limb. Folks may smile, but I don't heed. I'm built for comfort, not for speed. The men just think I'm wonderful. At least that's what they say. Oh, I'm fair, fat and 40, getting younger every day. I'm fair, fat and 40, I'm sound in wind and limb. Folks may smile, but I don't heed. I'm built for comfort, not for speed. The men just think I'm wonderful. At least that's what they say. Oh, I'm fair, fat and 40, getting younger every day. Whoopee!
Dardanella there, presented by the Melbourne Dixieland Jazz Band, recording in 1962 for the Crest label. And before that, an old Regal Zonophone recording featuring Florrie Ford. September 1936, made in London, and Fair, Fat and 40. And now here's Jan Rubini's Capitol Theatre Symphony Dance Orchestra. There's something for you. Made in Melbourne in October 1929, and it's the very popular You're the Cream in My Coffee.
You're the salt in my stew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you. You're the starch in my collar. You're the lace in my shoe. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you. Most men tell love tales, and each phrase dovetails. You've heard each known way. This way is my own way. You're the sail of my love boat. You're the captain and crew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you. She's the cream in my coffee, doggone boy, and she's the nail in my shoe. She will always be my necessity.
I've been telling me, boy, she's the sneeze in my blue.
She's the starch in my collar.
Why, look out, boy, she's the black sheep in my plot.
She will always be my commodity.
That's all right, boy, but she's the hole in my sock.
Most men tell love tales, and each phrase dovetails.
I mean, tell me, boy, she don't like love tales. What that girl likes is cocktails.
She's the sail of my love boat.
Look out, boy, you're gonna have a wreck.
She will always be my necessity.
Oh, boy, she's a plain right in the neck.
Meet a body coming through the rye. Gin a body, kiss a body, need a body cry. Ilke lassie has her laddie, name they say. Yet all the lads they smile at me when coming through the rye. Gin a body, meet a body, coming frae the tune. Gin a body, meet a body, need a body froon. Ilke lassie has her laddie, name they say. Yet
Our very own Glenda Raymond, the late Glenda Raymond, with Eunice Garland on piano, and the Robbie Burns composition Comin' Through the Rye, made in Melbourne in the 1950s. And before that, Jan Rubini's Capitol Theatre Symphonic Dance Orchestra, vocal handled by a couple of members of the band there, in 1929, in fact October of that year, You're the Cream in My Coffee. And now to conclude this edition of Australian Archives, from a 1958 Penguin EP, here's Johnny Robson and the Penguins with the Mitchell Turek composition, and a big hit for Mitchell Turek as well, called The Caribbean.
Well, have you ever been down to Haiti when the summer sun is sinking low? There's nothing but romantic everywhere you glance, and the natives after all aglow. But when the Cuban queen comes upon the scene, they all stare like statues made of stone. And when they realize what's before their eyes, all the girls are left all alone. Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you're seeing when you get a glimpse of a lady with the charms. And from miles away you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban conga line of horns. Up in a tree so high, way up in the sky, sits a wide-eyed monkey on a limb. He wonders why the people go to so much trouble just to try and be like him. He doesn't understand that it's a lady's hand to make the heart feel so sublime. And before too long you hear him sing the song as he gets into conga line. Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you're seeing when you get a glimpse of a lady with a charms. And from miles away you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban conga line of form. Columbus sets for spice, but he missed the nicest part of the Caribbean. He didn't see the charms or the open arms, it was the gold that he was in. Well, I'm glad he missed the sweetest thing I've kissed, 'cause we're on our honeymoon. And I'm so sorry, Chris, to talk about it like this. You were 500 years too soon. Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you're seeing when you get a glimpse of a lady with a charms. And from miles away, you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban conga line at form.
Some classic rock there, Australian style. The Caribbean, Mitchell Turek's big hit, performed by Johnny Robson and the Penguins from that 1958 Penguin EP. I hope you enjoyed it. Australian Archives was conceived, prepared and produced by Alex Hare for Golden Days Radio. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.